What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back with Monkey Wrench Mike.
Yes.
It's the end.
The end. It is the end of the 2025 HRPT. I got to get that right.
Yeah, the Hot Rod Power Tour is over. We made it. Goodness. I think we're going to be over 2,000 miles, easily over 2,000 when we get home.
Yeah.
And today's the day we try to get back to Oklahoma. We took a day off.
It's a long drive. We needed it.
We took Saturday off. I picked up a dead possum out of the basement.
Swept the roof.
Swept the roof, then washed the roof because of all the dead vegetation, lots of sticks from storms and stuff. All of that down there came off the roof. So yeah, if you can call that a day off, it was a day off.
It was a day off.
We ate.
Good.
Installed new lights.
Yeah, they're
bright.
Hella bright, as the kids would say, I guess.
Yeah, they're a little much. Oh look, there's the squirrel. Yep, he's coming back to get him some peanuts. We threw some peanuts and some corn. Got the bird feeder up for the birds.
Look at him.
He's just eating. He doesn't even care about us. Not even worried about it at all. Look at him. He just took two. He took two. Now he's running. You might as well just sit here and eat it. Anyway, yesterday we fixed the power steering leak.
Yes, we did.
We figured out why it was frothing. The power steering line had completely loosened itself.
You could turn it with your hand.
Yes. Mike, I found the leak, then Mike reached in and started turning the nut by hand.
This can't be right.
Yeah, so we tightened it up. We filled it back up with power steering fluid. And does the power steering work?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it does. Works great. Doesn't leak anymore. It's not frothing anymore. So that was the only real problem we were having.
We still haven't checked the oil.
Oh.
We haven't checked any fluids.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Let's do that real quick. I was getting.
You were ready to get on the road.
I'm ready to get out of here. It's 9:30. We wanted to be out of here no later than 10. So we are well on our way. Boy, this engine bay is it's a mess. Between the transmission leaks, the power steering leak, it needs a serious detail. We haven't started it today, so we can check the coolant while we're at it. Full of coolant. No issue there. And the dipstick for the oil is just buried. We shouldn't even need to wipe it off. It's been sitting all night.
Oh, look at that.
It says add 1 quart.
Okay.
So we need to add a quart, which is no big deal. Not bad. The entirety of the trip, which has been well over, it was 700 miles here.
Yeah.
And then 600 miles back from Ohio.
Yeah.
So that's 1,500, and that doesn't even count the little 200-mile trips in between from place to place.
There were like 3 of those.
Yeah, because we went 70 miles to Indianapolis. You're going to have to get a calculator out.
Yeah.
Because I want to figure up this mileage so I can get an idea of how far. And I know how far we got left to go. I'm just trying to figure out for the viewers so they know how far.
Okay, give me some numbers.
Okay, so it's 700 miles to Indiana.
700.
Then it was 70 miles to Indianapolis.
Got it.
Then it was 70 miles back.
Got it.
Then it was like 400 miles to the first event.
How do I back up? Here we go, 400.
Then it was 200. Then it was 200. And then it was, how many miles was it back here again?
Back to here.
Was 400.
Yeah, because it was the long 6-hour drive.
I think it may be more than that. Hold on, guys. I want to figure this out. Okay, after some early morning mathing, I thought it was going to be around 3,000 miles. Mm-hmm. It's 2,500 round trip. So total for us, if we make it back to Oklahoma with no issues, is going to be 2,500 miles in a car that quite honestly was thrown together last minute. And please tell me we have fluid. We do, and it looks good.
It looks really good.
Oh, thank you. It was just a loose hose. Just a loose hose.
We'll check that hose too.
All right, so we're going to add a quart of oil. We're going to double check that hose. I'm not going to bother with the transmission fluid. We'll know if it doesn't work. It's just, I'm just ready to go, man. I'm ready to go. We got a long trip ahead of us. We're going to do a little time-lapse footage. And this is the end of the whole trip. This is the finale. We're done after this. And then we can start working on some other stuff because I have so much at the house for you guys. A flooded 94, I think, 40th anniversary Corvette from Houston.
You have so many new cars coming in.
And we've got that Toyota Helix, I think is what we got out there with the V6 that I know absolutely nothing about. We got Nick's new Dodge Charger RT.
That's a cool looking car.
I don't know anything about that one either. And then there's one more, but I can't remember. Oh,
the truck.
The International 1000 pickup truck.
Yeah.
Which again, we know we pushed it. They left it in the road, just like the Corvette. They left them in the road. We ended up pushing these things in because the Corvette, I was told, ran and drove. And then the tow truck driver said, no, it actually does not run. And that's how flood cars go. They may run when they get to the auction, and then they can sit there for 6 months, 8 months, a year. And then things go wrong while it sits there and they no longer run anymore. So we've got a lot of work to do when we get back to the house, including finishing up the 66 Impala. We've got new headers, motor mounts.
Excited about that one.
Oh my God, that's next year's Power Tour. I'm ready to get that one going. And then that leaves me trying to figure out, are we going to be selling this car when we get back? Or am I going to try to hold on to it and maybe try to do a Power Tour 2027 once we get some fresh paint and, I don't know, maybe some mechanicals and some other things. Air conditioning needs to be working again for sure.
So that's all up to the car. The car has to prove itself. If it makes it home and it's fine, then maybe you keep it.
Maybe. Or I might just not. I don't know. And there's the trains. That's the bell telling us it's time to leave.
Yes.
We'll throw a quart of oil in here, check that power steering hose, start a time lapse, and we're going to get out of here.
It should be good.
All right, we made it 203 miles, Mike.
And it's been a flawless 203
Seriously.
miles.
This thing is just, when I tell you it just bombs down the highway, this thing eats miles for breakfast, lunch, dinner. It just loves to cruise.
Loves to get attention too.
We've already had so many people coming up just looking at the car. She gets a lot of attention.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So 203 miles are down. We're ahead of schedule. I've been driving 80, 85 miles an hour.
Woo!
So
Good.
we've shaved off 7 minutes in the last 200 miles, which is pretty impressive.
Okay.
And we just filled up with 11.79, we're going to call 11.8 gallons of gas.
What was the mileage?
203 miles, how far we've driven.
203 divided by
11.8.
11.8.
Here we go. The number is, wow.
Still 17.
Dude, really?
Yeah.
So I told you, I thought the fuel economy had gotten better. We are going faster than I was traveling when we were on our way to the events, because I'm holding 80, 85 miles an hour now.
Because you want to get home.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to get back to the house. And even doing those speeds, we're still getting over 17 miles a gallon.
On an old Corvette engine. In a big old car.
A 70-year-old car with an engine from 1966, a 4-barrel carburetor. That's pretty impressive, man.
This is cool. This is cool.
All right, well, I'm thinking we need to get something to eat. We'll have to find, you said there's a robot working inside of here, right?
The one it's like a Roomba for Quick Trip.
A Roomba?
They're really cool.
Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom, I'll check that out, and then I'll let you find something for us to eat.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna get back on the road.
Yeah.
And, see how far we got. I mean, another 200 miles before we need gas again. It's not very far.
Yeah. Well, my mother just texted wondering where we were. So I said outside St. Louis, should be in Tulsa. And I sent a picture of this car to her.
Yeah.
And I said, didn't you have a Chevy 56? She said, sure did. Love that car. I could change the oil and do a lot of the other things under the hood that I've forgotten how to now. It was a 2-door, green and white.
Wow.
So she loved this car too.
How about that? So Mama Monkey approves.
Mama Monkey approves. A lot of people approve.
Yeah.
That guy walking by approves too. That guy was looking at it. Everybody does.
It really is a beautiful car.
Yeah.
I'm thinking when I get home, I'm ready to sell it. Let's cash out, take that money, and start building something else. But then the more I hear stories, I had this really old guy just come up with a cane. He was barely able to walk over here.
Yeah.
And he was telling me stories about his. And everybody tells me the same thing. All of these older folks, they tell me, oh, I had one just like it. I had a 55, a 56, a 57. Man, I regret selling it. I wish I still had it today. I got married. I had kids. I went in the military. I hear so many stories, but they're all ending the same way. I wish I'd never sold that car.
That could be you if you sell this thing. So.
And I'll bet 90% of the people in the comment section are going to agree with that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if I spend another 10 grand on it, this car will be, 10 grand could really make the difference on
Take it over the top. Then it'd be too nice to drive.
Well, and then I'd still probably only be able to get 35 when I'm done. Right now, I might actually break even on the whole deal. If I continue with it, I'll definitely lose money like I always do. It's something to consider. I don't know. I'm going to go to the bathroom, we're going to eat, and we're going to get back on the road. Well,
We survived. Oh, sorry about that.
we made it.
We survived. We did. How tired are you?
I'm exhausted.
You were sleeping hard the last couple hours.
Yeah. I'm done, man. Like I'm done.
It's been a trip. Oh my gosh.
I'm sore.
Cranky.
I'm tired. All the rain has not helped.
Yeah.
It's Father's Day.
Haven't seen your family yet.
No, I'm going to get home. What time is it right now? 6, 7? It's
7.
almost 7 o'clock. So
Yeah.
8:30-ish.
30ish.
So just in time for the day to end.
Absolutely.
It was a great trip.
It was a fun trip.
You finally got to drive the car.
Yeah, and you can't sell it. You absolutely can't.
Don't say that.
Because I mean, it doesn't drive like a 70-year-old car.
No, it doesn't.
It cruises. It
And
is so smooth.
The suspension is all factory.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, and it's 98% reliable.
Yeah, I agree. Aside from a transmission line popping,
Yeah.
and soaking my brakes in transmission fluid, which so that line popping was its own problem. Then it caused another problem.
Yeah.
Then we had a power steering line that came loose, which was a separate problem.
Just
and it
little
used
things.
2 quarts of oil
Oh, did it? Okay. Yeah.
over 20, somewhere between 25 and 2,700 miles. That's acceptable. That's totally acceptable.
For an old Corvette engine.
And the car leaks nothing.
No. It's comfortable. It's gorgeous. It gets the eyeballs, and you can't sell it.
I can't sell it. So now Monkey Wrench Mike has driven it, and he loves it. I'm using him as a sales pitch so I can sell it. Anybody interested?
What's your number?
35.
That's a good number.
I'd have to think about it, though. I don't know. I'm kind of with you on it. For 35, I don't think you're going to find one that runs and drives as good and reliably as this one does.
You could fly into Oklahoma City and drive this thing
Yeah.
across the country back home, because we
did
just proved it.
We did it.
Yeah.
25 plus 100 miles is across the country.
Yeah.
We actually did it. You just don't have working air conditioning at this
Who
point.
cares?
Yeah, roll the windows down. That's
You
what
got
we
these
did.
little dudes right here.
Don't be sissies.
That's right.
Don't be sissies. Open your wing windows.
Lifesavers. Yeah.
There you go. Well, I think I'm going to help get your stuff out of the car. We're going to bounce up out of here.
Okay.
And we're going to call this video a wrap. I did get you something for Father's Day, even though you're not my dad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
A bottle of whiskey. A used bottle of whiskey.
Don't let the color fool you. It ain't whiskey.
Oh, great. Great.
No, I'm not going to show it on camera, but I want to say thank you for coming out on this long 1 week. I picked you up, you said, a week ago today.
Oh yeah.
That's...
Oh wait. We haven't had a fight. We haven't screamed at each other.
We never do.
Nobody stormed off. No.
We would be great if someone picked us up for a TV show, I think.
Oh please.
Like Jeremy, I'll be Jeremy Clarkson.
Okay.
And you can be one of the other 2 guys. I don't know their names.
Yeah, Richard Hammond,
Richard.
the small guy.
There you go, Richard Hammond.
Or Dr. Slow. So whichever. Yeah.
We'll start a whole new. Oh wait, they're out of business, aren't they? Isn't that
That's
whole
no
thing
more.
Oh man. Well, guys, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch all of these videos. I'm sure you guys are getting tired of the same old daily. Will it make it here? Will it make it there? It did it. It made the whole trip. I really didn't have any reservations about taking it to begin with, other than it didn't have a proper shakedown before we left.
She shook down now.
She
shook down.
She shook down, and all the things that were problematic have been resolved.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with it. If you don't know who Monkey Wrench Mike is, well, you should know who he is by now, because he's been in every single video for the last 7 days.
8 or 9 freaking videos.
Yeah, there's been a lot of them. So go subscribe to Monkey Wrench Mike. Don't forget Santa's Workshop, because he came out and helped us just cram the work in on this thing to get it done. I'll put a link to Santa's Workshop, Monkey Wrench Mike. Of course, the sponsors of the video series, I should say, CVF Racing for that serpentine belt kit, which is honestly amazing. One belt drives everything.
Yeah.
It's the Reaper series if you want one that looks just like it. Then we've got Cold Case coming in clutch.
There you go.
With the
Yeah,
with the
it's
radiator.
fire. It's fire.
It's fire. It's hot.
It's gas.
Cold Case coming in real clutch on the radiator cooling system, the shroud, fan, the electronics that control it and everything. Amazing. Vintage air for the air conditioning that unfortunately did not work out on this trip. But I've got a hunch that was probably no fault of theirs. It's probably a combination of exhaustion and a lot of work trying to get crammed into a short period of time.
It's human error, so no big deal.
Most likely. It's not going to be a big deal to fix. Simply take everything apart that we put in and do it again. Easy peasy.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for the invite too, because this has been a good good trip. Good stuff.
I needed to get away for a little while, and I'd call it some people have been telling me that it was a vacation, but I'm like, I don't think you understand. It was nice to get away and do something different. I really enjoyed doing something different, hanging out with other car people and stuff. But this was not a vacation.
Not staying up till 4 or 5 in the morning editing and then getting up at 10 and doing it again.
Yes, driving every day.
Yeah.
And editing and filming, the car breaking, fixing it, catching it on fire. It was fun, but it wasn't a vacation, guys. This was work. So we're going to get out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. Go check out Monkey Wrench Mike, Santa's Workshop. And, of course, if you're not subscribed to this channel, well, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. We got different videos coming for you very soon in the next one.